vegan style.
We all know the statistics. 2/3 of Americans are overweight, and 1/3, 33%, are obese. This is not a problem of personal will or of laziness. There are systematic reasons why we are so fat. Just walking down the street of any city, if it's a big city, a small town, your eyes will be flooded by unhealthy food options. Ice cream trucks to vending machines, fast food restaurants, hot dog stands, and just advertisements of protein shakes, of lean, heart-healthy cuts of meat. The most sinister and unfortunate part of it all is that our government and food corporations have made us so normalized to eating unhealthy food that we literally do not even think of it as destroying our health or making us fat. When we see a food vendor selling hot dogs, salty pretzels, and Coca-Cola, we do not think, what a motherfucker for trying to tantalize me and selling destructive, dangerous food to the public. No. We think, hey, it's lunchtime and it's convenient. It may seem convenient to grab a burger out of a window in the drive-thru, but what's not so convenient is getting heart disease or cancer or even getting sick twice a year. I haven't been sick in over 2 years on this high-carb, whole food, plant-based diet. And there's a reason for that. I grew up getting sick once or twice a year like every average normal person eating a normal, sad, standard American diet. What's truly convenient is investing in your long-term health, supporting farmers, not food corporations that are trying to get you sick, and also building a family that doesn't have to worry about losing you prematurely to a nutritional disease that need never exist if you had eaten healthy throughout your life. What is convenient is to wake up every morning feeling like $1,000,000. I want you to raise your hand right now if before watching this video you knew that Zico, the coconut water product, is literally a Coca-Cola owned product. I want you to raise your hand. If your hand is on your keyboard, then you are a victim. That's okay. We're all victims. It's unfortunate. It's not our faults. But what our responsibility is, with the internet and information at our fingertips, is to educate ourselves. That when you go buy that pretty coconut water in the grocery store, you are putting cash into Coca-Cola Corporation's company, which is getting billions of people sick and is also contributing to the growth of genetically modified corn. Don't blame yourself for being an addict to junk food and meat and dairy and animal products. Don't blame yourself. Do blame yourself for getting educated and choosing not to do anything about it. It's not our fault that we've gotten hooked. We have been force-fed drugs. But what our role and responsibility is now is to acknowledge the information, understand how fucked up it is, and do something about it by voting with our forks and eating and buying healthy food, not junk food. So I've put together a compilation of why our health crisis in this country is so messed up. And I also made this so that we can really look with clearer eyes at how insanely persuasive the food industry is at bombarding us with unhealthy foods that are probably going to result in our demise. Truly do not allow us to meet our fitness goals. They make us fat, sick, unhappy, depressed, and have no nutritious value whatsoever. So I hope you can watch this video and get an understanding that we are victims, we are not the villains, and that we need to listen to this education and information and do something about it. Eat fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grains, and legumes, and stop eating the animal products, dairy, meat, and junk food. Check out this joke. Hey! Interesting. I eat over 4,000 calories of plants every day and I'm extremely lean, and I have a feeling if I ate this 400 calorie sandwich, I'd get pretty fat. Now, I respect the vegetarian options, but there's no doubt that everything here is saturated in oil. Oh, and sorry, by oil, I mean plant fat. Apples are already candy. You don't need to put more sugar on them. Also known as pus-laden cow nipple juice heated in burning plant fat. Yippee! Come support the Brazilian government, which gives millions of dollars to wealthy sports players while there are people starving in their country. Yay! And also eat some junk food, which will give you heart disease and cancer. Yay! And make you fat. Yay! Probably the most frightening one of all, this was an advertisement saying, hey, your heart problems are probably not because of the pepperoni pizza you had, but probably your genetics. Try drinking cola all the time. You're not going to look like these sexy, pretty people on the pictures. These advertisements are in the interest of making you addicted consumers of their product, which will make you fat, which will give you diabetes, and will result in being a depressed, fat, unhappy person. We need to start looking at these ads not as, oh, it's just the Coca-Cola company. They've been doing it for 70 years. No, these people are hurting us. If a foreign company was coming into America with these advertisements getting people sick, we would go to war with them. But when American companies do it, and 18% of our gross domestic product goes to healthcare because people are fat, sick, and depressed, then the government is happy. So Coca-Cola is an environmental group now, huh? Well, why don't you ask the environmentalists and the farmers who are losing all the bees to industrial agriculture and genetically modified corn and beets to make Coca-Cola sugar, and ask them if Coca-Cola is an environmental group. Open: cancer, obesity, diabetes, depression, acne, corporate control, world hunger, propaganda, and global warming.
This is vegan style. This is vegan style.